Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today, via tape delay from Beaner Baseball Field here in Hutchinson, it's HARC Youth Baseball in the Major League Division, as the White Sox battle the Angels. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for this evening's game. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. I'm Tony Hanoula with Jerry Dupay, and we will be back with the first pitch right after these messages.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose spot stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave a roof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the
Welcome back to the Beaner Field here at the Hutchinson Sports Complex. We're ready for some HARC baseball with the White Sox battling the Angels in the semifinals of the playoffs in the Major League Division. Let's set the lineups for the White Sox. They'll be batting first. They're going to be led off by Jack Johns. Batting second will be Barrett Schuba. Batting third, Brock Schuba. Batting cleanup, Austin Grego. Batting fifth is Grant Brambley. Batting sixth, Eli Friend. Batting seventh, Trip Sharp. Eighth is Caden Williams. Ninth is Josh Reed. And 10th is Marcus Cooper. Setting the defense for the Angels around the horn, we have Braden Perwowar at third base, Carson Scott at short, Adam Thomas at second, Gene Thorpe at first. Left field is Casey Karwatsky. Center field, Cameron Culp. And right field is Braden Tankalevich. On the mound is Carter Rosendale. And catching will be Lucas Mathias for the Angels. The winner of this game advances to the finals, the best-of-3 series against the Dodgers, who won earlier tonight. So both teams a lot at stake here, and we're looking for a pretty good matchup here tonight. The Angels are coached by head coach Jason Scott. He's assisted by Tom Rosendale and Gene Thorpe. White Sox head coach is Jason Johns. He's assisted by Brian Schuba, Eric Reed, and Scott Cooper. Then got some wind off of Lake Hutchie, but we got some boats out at Lake Hutchie too, ready to, almost looks like a PNC or San Francisco AT&T Stadium. People out there waiting for souvenirs, so I don't know. Hopefully we can deliver, and if we do, it'll be some wild action here tonight. So a couple boats on the pond, as well as a couple ducks. So we'll see what happens here tonight, see if anybody can grant the boaters' wish to get them a souvenir. Go ahead. Okay, behind the plate will be umpire John Sherbondi. On the base paths umpiring tonight will be Adam Sepik. And we're getting ready to go. Umpire Sherbondi coming in. Getting ready to give the play ball signal, and here we go. Leading off is Jack Johns on deck. Barrett Schuba. As we mentioned, Carter Rosendale, the starting pitcher on the hill today for the Angels. And we're ready to play. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Rosendale, fastball. Johns chasing a little high pitch. Here's Rosendale set, coming just a little bit high. John, similar pitch to the first one. He laid off of that one. So Jack now 1-1. We're in the top of the first. Strike two. Rosendale catches the outside corner. Nice looking pitch. Rosendale set and ready to go. Outside. 5 behind the dish for the Angels today. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to Johns. Pitch strike right down the middle. Nice job. Rosendale gets his first strikeout of the night and the first out in the game. And that's going to bring Barrett Schuba to the plate. Schuba's going to be the starting catcher tonight for the White Sox. Foul ball by Schuba. Just missed that fastball by Rosendale. Coach Jason Johns retrieving it down the third baseline. Brian Schuba coaching first for the White Sox here tonight. Just a little bit high by Rosendale. 1-1 count. Got one out. Brock Schuba, starting first baseman, is on deck. Here's the pitch. A little outside. 2 balls and 1 strike count now. Schuba try to get something started here for the White Sox. We've got 1 down. Here's a pitch by Rosendale. Just a little bit high. Rosendale now behind 3-1. Going to try to come back here on Barrett Schuba. There's the pitch right down the heart. Schuba caught up to it a little bit. Rosendale bringing some canned heat here tonight. Got a great motion, great mechanics. He's throwing the ball hard. The rocks and deals just missed. So the White Sox with their first base run of the night. Barrett Schuba with the walk. And that's going to bring up his brother, Brock Schuba. Brock the lefty, as we mentioned, the starting first baseman tonight. On deck after him will be starting pitcher Austin Grego. There's Rosendale, 1 down. A little bit high. Mathias checking the runner, making sure Schuba's not taking off. There's the pitch, a little bit outside. So Rosendale, after retiring the first, making himself work here a little bit. Walked Barrett Schuben now. 2 balls, no strike count on his brother Brock. A little bit high. Now 3-0. Last thing you want to do, start walking guys. You can steal in this league. So you got the big hitter Austin Grego up after this. Nice pitch. Rosendale caught that outside corner. Gene Thorpe, first base, playing behind the runner Barrett Schuba. Here's the pitch by Rosendale. Trying to make a comeback. 3-2 now, full count. This will be a big out for Rosendale here. Here's the payoff pitch. Right down the middle of the plate. Nice pitch there by Carter Rosendale. He gets his second strike out of the game. There's 2 outs, and now here comes Austin Grego, the big fella. He's hit a few out of here in this year for the White Sox, and outfield playing extremely deep. I don't think they can play any deeper. First pitch outside. Grego takes for ball 1. 2 outs. Barrett Schub on first. Here's the pitch to Grego. Right down the heart. Grego taking all the way. Nice pitch by Rosendale there. Left fielder right up against the wall. That's Casey Korwatsky. He's playing deep, as well as Cameron Culp in center. Right field, Braden Tankalevich. He's back as far as he can go as well. Just missed a little outside. Rosendale being a little careful now with Grego. And can't blame him. As we mentioned, the big fella's knocked a couple out of here. Here's the pitch. He's going to walk him. So second walk of the game for the Angels. Now 2 base runners aboard. Barrett Schuba at second, Austin Grego at first. And that's going to bring up Grant Bramley, the DH. 2 strikeouts, sandwiched around 2 walks. That pitch is a little high by Rosendale. We've got a pretty good breeze blowing off Lake Hutchie here tonight. It's a wonder we don't see any sailboats out there, Jerry. There's a strike. Bramley chased that high pitch. Schuba at second. Grego at first. 2 down. Rosendale trying to work out of a jam. Strike 2. Home plate umpire John Sherbandi calling that pitch on the outside corner. And here's the pitch. Strike 3. Beautiful pitching. A way to get out of the jam for Rosendale. He's able to catch Bramley looking. So in the first inning, we had no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. So after 1/2 inning of play, it's the White Sox nothing and the Angels coming to bat here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scar. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Welcome back to the Beaner Field here at the Hutchison Sports Complex. We're going into the bottom of the first inning. The Angels coming to bat, the number 2 seed here in the playoffs. They're going to be facing Austin Grego, the starting pitcher for the White Sox. Leading off is Carson Scott for the Angels. He'll be followed by Braden Perowar. There's a shot right to second base. Nice job. Jack Johns with the liner. Scott hit that ball right on the nose, but Jack Johns perfectly positioned. Great play to hang on to that. He actually thought he was going to drop it. Wanted to throw it to first, but great shot by Carson Scott. He just got robbed there by a nice play by John. So 1 pitch and 1 out. That brings Braden Perowar on deck. I'm sorry, batting now. On deck is starting pitcher Carter Rosendale. We'll go through the lineup. Carson Scott leading off. Perowar batting second. Carter Rosendale third. Here's a play down to first base. Nice play there. Brock Schuba's going to nice play. Nice way to hang with that. And able to beat Perowar to the bag. So now 2 nice defensive plays here by the White Sox. And that's going to bring up Carter Rosendale. He'll be followed by Gene Thorpe. This inning's going so fast we haven't even had time to set the defense. Real quickly around the horn for the White Sox, Trip Sharp at third, Eli Friend at short, Jack Johns at second, Brock Schuba at first. In the outfield, we've got outfielder Marcus Cooper in left, Caden Williams in center, Josh Reed in right, Austin Grego on the mound, and Barrett Schuba catching today. Here's the pitch by Grego. There's a shot. It's in the gap. Cooper wasn't able to catch it. Kind of lost it in the sun there. Nice shot. He's going to end up with a double. Nice shot by Carter Rosendale. First hit by either team here today. Rosendale able to leg out a double. Now with 2 outs, a runner in scoring position for the Angels. That's going to bring up first baseman Gene Thorpe. He'll be followed by Adam Thomas. Grego set, strike. Rosendale faked like he was going to third. Tried to draw a throw by Barrett Schuba. Here's a pitch by Grego. Outside corner. 2 quick strikes now by Gene Thorpe. Coaches for the Angels, as we mentioned, Jason Scott, head coach Tom Rosendale at third, Gene Thorpe at first. Nice pitch. Grego able to come back, catch Gene Thorpe looking, so it's going to strand Rosendale at second. So in the bottom of the first inning, the Angels had no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base after 1 complete inning of play. It's the Angels and the White Sox tied 0-0 in HARC baseball action here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Don't get mad at you, Daddy. He wants you to do good. Let's go.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the top of the second inning. The White Sox and Angels in a playoff tilt in the semifinals here. The winner of this game, as we mentioned, will advance on to play the Dodgers in the best-of-3 series, which is scheduled to start Monday, July 8th. Here's Carter Rosendale. He's facing Eli Friend. Friend will be followed by Trip Sharp and Caden Williams. Rosendale able to get out of a jam in the first inning. He had 2 men on after 2 walks, but able to get the out and get out of the inning. Pitch a little high inside there. Eli Friend starting shortstop today. We've got a timeout. Oh, catcher Lucas Mathias still had his batting glove on. Coaching staff telling him to take him off just so it doesn't slip out of his hand. Actually playing like Roethlisberger there, Jer, with that glove on his throwing hand. Nice pitch by Rosendale. 2 balls, 1 strike count on Eli Friend. Trip Sharp to follow. Ball down and away. In the first inning, Rosendale had 3 strikeouts, but had 2 walks sandwiched in between the strikeouts. Doesn't want to do that here. Try to keep his pitch count down and be effective. Now I got a full count now against Eli Friend. Hoping the rain holds off here so we can get this game in. Nice pitch. Rosendale catches Friend looking on the payoff pitch. That's his 4th strikeout. That's going to bring up Trip Sharp, the starting third baseman. Caden Williams to follow. Rosendale now, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Hasn't given up a hit yet. There's a nice cut there by Trip Sharp. Sharp, as we said, starting at third base. The White Sox like to make a lot of defensive changes, so we're going to make some changes here in the next inning when they go out in the field. Again, Sharp taking a hack there, catching up to the Rosendale pitch. 0-2. Sharp has to protect here. There's Rosendale, rocks and deals. Struck him out. Nice pitch. Trip Sharp, a good at bat. Able to foul off a couple pitches. Just couldn't catch up to that high heat. Carter Rosendale now 5 strikeouts. And here comes Caden Williams, the starting center fielder. First pitch right down the heart. Rosendale starting to get in a little groove here. Here's the pitch to Williams. Williams fouls it off. Souvenir for somebody. As we said, a couple boats out on Lake Hutchie here tonight. Surprising. Here's the pitch from Rosendale. Strike 3. And that'll end the inning. Caden Williams goes down on strikes. And Carter Rosendale strikes out the side for the Angels that inning. So, in the top of the second, we have no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Going to the bottom of the second inning, it's the Angels and White Sox deadlocked right now at 0. And we'll be right back here after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the second inning here. Leading off for the Angels is going to be second baseman Adam Thomas, followed by Casey Krawatski and Lucas Mathias batting third. First pitch by Austin Grego, a little bit high. A couple of defensive changes for the White Sox. As we mentioned, they like to shuffle players around. Jack Johns moves from second base to the DH position. They're going to put Grant Brambley on third base. Eli Friend still at short. Trip Sharp is going to center field. Caden Williams is going to move to second base. You good? Okay. Okay. We're good then? Okay. All right. Little power outage there. The results was Adam Thomas ended up striking out. Grego got him on an inside fastball, so now that brings up Casey Krawatski. He'll be followed by Lucas Mathias, so one down here in the bottom of the second. The big fella, Austin Grego. Battery, as we mentioned, for the White Sox, he and Barrett Shuba behind the dish. Here's a pitch by Grego. Right down the heart. Casey Krawatski. Strikeout victim. That's the third strikeout today for Grego. His counterpart, Carter Rosendale, 6 strikeouts so far in this game. And here's Lucas Mathias, the catcher. He'll be followed by Cameron Culp. 0-1 count now to Mathias. Here's the pitch. High fastball. Tough to lay off there. Mathias. Followed by Culp. Here's a pitch from Grego. Strike 3. Low pitch, but it's going to catch Lucas Mathias looking. So Grego comes in and does exactly what his counterpart Carter Rosendale did the last inning. He's going to strike out the side. So in the second inning, we have no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base after 2 complete innings of play. It's the Angels and the White Sox tied 0-0 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebulon Mahalev and White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebulon Mahalev and White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebulon Mahalev and White.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the third inning in this semifinal playoff game between the White Sox and the Angels. White Sox leading off for them will be right fielder Josh Reed. He's followed by Marcus Cooper. Then back to the top of the order, Jack Johns. Carter Rosendale still in pitching for the Angels. He's done well tonight. He's got 6 strikeouts, all the outs recorded by strikeouts. Sandwiched around 2 bases on balls, but has yet to give up a hit. Here's the pitch to Reed. Nice pitch down on the outside corner. Josh Reed. As we mentioned, Marcus Cooper, left fielder, on deck. Just a little outside. Nice play there by Lucas Mathias. Set the defense again. Brandon Perot in third. Carson Scott at short. Adam Thomas second. Gene Thorpe at first. And that's going to be another strikeout. Rosendale mowing down the White Sox without a problem. 1 down now. Brings up Marcus Cooper. And then back to the top of the order. Jack Johns and Barrett Schuba after him. Rosendale in his third inning of work. A little bit inside. Cooper, the lefty, trying to get something started here for the White Sox in this third inning. Nice pitch. Splits the plate. Rosendale, as we mentioned, looking for a 7th strikeout here. And gets it. Rosendale kind of running off the field. He thought there were 3 outs, but got a little too quick on himself. He's going to have to face the leadoff batter, Jack Johns. Johns struck out his first time up. Nice cut by Johns, though.
Up on the plate, Jack. Let's go.
Just falling off the ball a little bit. Rosendale, 3 efficient innings so far. There's a ball fouled off. Nice play by Puar there. Hugging the line on the lefty. Left side of the infield, Puar and Scott shifted a little bit. Not expecting Johns to pull the ball, so they're shielding the left field line a little bit, trying to keep everything in front of them there. As we said, the White Sox looking to get their first hit. And that's going to end the inning. Johns with the strikeout, so now 9 strikeouts for Carter Rosendale. So again, after the top of the third inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We're coming back for the bottom of the third inning. The Angels and the White Sox deadlocked at 0 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay here tonight. We're going into the bottom of the third inning. The Angels and the White Sox semifinal round play. Austin Grego still on the mound. He'll face Cameron Culp, Braden Tankalevich, and Tyler Williams in this bottom of the third inning. A couple more defensive switches for the White Sox. Jack Johns now is going to be in center field. First base, still Brock Schuba. Staying at third is going to be Grant Brambley. Trip Sharp is now the DH. Caden Williams goes to right field. Josh Reed goes to second, and Marcus Cooper stays in left. So a couple changes, as we mentioned. White Sox like to switch their players around. That's going to be strike three on Cameron Culp. That's the fifth strikeout in a row now for Austin Grego. Started out, Scott and Puowar hit the ball pretty hard off of him, and Carter Rosendale had the double, the only hit of the game so far. But Grego settled down now and struck out the last 5 batters he's faced. He's going to face Brandon Tankalevich, starting right fielder today for the Angels. There's a pitch by Grego, just a little inside. Tyler Williams on deck, and Carson Scott, the top of the order to follow. As we mentioned, we're in the bottom of the third. No score, only 1 hit between both teams. Rosendale with a double in the first inning, and that was it. Another strike there by Grego. And here's the pitch, Tankalevich. Gonna catch him looking. Grego, the big fella. That's 6 in a row. That's going to bring up Tyler Williams. Carson Scott on deck. We expected this to be a close one, a pitcher's duel, and it's exactly what we're seeing. Grego looking to retire the side in order again here in the third. Tyler Williams kind of froze him there with that inside pitch. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just a little high. Grego will get a shot to bat next inning. That's going to be strike three on Williams. So now that's 7 in a row retired via the strikeout by Austin Grego. So after, in this third inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Angels. So after 3 complete, it's the Angels and the White Sox tied 0-0 here at the Beaner Field at the Hutchinson Sports Complex here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back. Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Top of the 4th inning. Carter Rosendale in for his 4th inning of work. He's going to face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the White Sox. Barrett Schuba, Brock Schuba, and Austin Grego. There's a strike by Rosendale now, 1-1. Lost that first pitch a little inside. Schuba walked his first time up, was stranded at second base. Nice cut there by Barrett. able to foul it off. Rosendale, as we mentioned, just like his counterpart, tons of strikeouts here tonight, and he's going to strike out Shuba. And now all of a sudden, we mentioned how Grego had struck out 7 in a row. Rosendale now in the same situation. He's actually struck out 8 in a row. Now Brock Shuba up. Brock struck out his first time up. Rosendale able to retire at the side. 1, 2, 3 the last 2 innings, striking out every batter. Missed just a little outside there. We'll set the defense for you again. Gene Thorpe at first, Adam Thomas second, Carson Scott at short, Braden Puowar third base, Casey Kowalski, Cameron Culp, and Brandon Tankalevich left to right. There's another strikeout. Rosendale gets Shuba for the second time. That's going to bring up his counterpart, the opposing pitcher, Austin Grego. Grego walked his first time up, one of the only 2 walks. Rosendale settled down. He had 2 walks in that first inning and is yet to give up a hit or a walk after that. White Sox still looking for their first hit and their first base runner since the first inning. We're in the top of the 4th, no score. Missed just a little outside there on Grego. Rosendale's challenging the big fella too. Coming right at him, heat to heat. Wind blowing in off Lake Hutchie. Be tough to hit a shot out of here. Matter of fact, we had some boats on the lake and they've gone in, worried about the weather situation. Rosendale carefully pitched to Grego, and can't blame him there. That's a second walk to Grego today. That's going to bring up Grant Brambley. Brambley got caught looking his first time up. That's the first base runner for the White Sox, as we mentioned, since the first inning. There's a strike by Rosendale. Gene Thorpe playing in. Actually, thought he was going to play even with the bag, but is actually playing in. Don't know if he's looking for a bunt or whatever, but playing in front of the runner. Rosendale's trying to strand Grego here. Here's the pitch to Brambley. Outside. Nice job there by Lucas Mathias. Keep that ball in front of him. Stop Grego from advancing to second base. Here's a pitch. There's a shot inside the bag. Thorpe playing in, couldn't get to it. Nice shot there by Brambley. Ball being relayed in. Grego's going to hold at third base, but nice shot. Double there by Grant Brambley. That's the first hit of the game for the White Sox and comes at a great position here. Great time for them. They're trying to break this scoreless tie open. Brambley, it's going to bring up Eli Friend. Friend, he was a strikeout victim his first time up as well. So now each team with 1 hit. 2 men on now, similar to what they had in the first inning. Grego on third, Brambley on second. Pitch a little bit high to Friend. Eli Friend and Trip Sharp on deck. So the White Sox trying to capitalize. As we said, the winner of this game goes on to the championship to play the Dodgers in a best-of-3 series starting next week. Here's a pitch. Rosendale just a little high. Friend trying to give his team a nice lead here. 2 runs could be crucial. Just a little bit high. Rosendale trying to stay away from his 4th walk of the game. He's walked Grego twice and walked Barrett Shuba in the first inning. Grego's going to break for the plate. Is he going to make it? He's going to make it. The ball gets by Mathias. Mathias didn't flip it to Rosendale. He tried to beat him to the plate himself, but Grego able to score on that wild pitch. And now all of a sudden we have a 1-0 lead here. The White Sox able to score. And in the meantime, Friend walks on that pitch on the inside. So that's going to leave 2 runners on base now, first and second. That's going to bring up Trip Sharp. Grego, nice base running there. Saw that ball get away from Mathias. Broke for the plate. Barely able to beat the tag, but he does and gives his team a 1-0 lead. Here's a cut by Sharp. Had a nice at bat the last time. Fouled off a couple pitches and got caught on the inside fastball for the strikeout. But Rosendale now just trying to get out and leave these two runners on base. Just a little bit outside. Brambley at second. Eli Friend at first. Here's a pitch by Rosendale. Going to hit down to Carson Scott. He flips it over to Thorpe and retires the side. Nice play there by Carson Scott to retire Trip Sharp 6-3. But the damage was done. The White Sox able to score one run on one hit. No errors and two men left on base. So after 3.5 innings of play, the White Sox crack the deadlock here and get on the board. So the White Sox lead 1-0 here going to the bottom of the fourth inning on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Okay, welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the fourth inning. Austin Grego in for his fourth inning of work, and he's going to face the top of the order here for the Angels. Carson Scott, Braden Perwowar, and Carter Rosendale. Carson Scott lined out the second baseman, Jack Johns, last time up. There's a ball down the third baseline. Tough hop there. Ball was hit to third baseman Grant Brambley. Wasn't able to make the play. It was a tough hop on him. We're going to have to give Carson Scott a hit to lead off the inning. So leadoff batter on. And there's a shot there. Falls in and gets past the center fielder. Puowar now going to make it's Carson Scott's going to score easily. Puowar thought about it. Now he's going to get the third on the throwing error there by Grego. So a lot of action on this play. Now he's going to score, try to score. There's going to be a play at the plate. No! Puowar able to get a double out of that. Score on two errors. So now all of a sudden, after being in a whole 1-0 at the top of the inning, the Angels scored quickly and actually take the lead here, 2-1. So we're going to give Puowar a single. We're going to have a couple errors there, but 2 runs come across, and now the Angels lead 2-1. Grego now facing Carter Rosendale. Rosendale had a double his first time up, was stranded at second base in the first inning. He'll be followed by Gene Thorpe. So we went 3 scoreless innings, and now all of a sudden, teams putting some runs together. There's a nice cut by Rosendale. He's pitched 4 great innings for the Angels here today. His counterpart, Grego, able to score the only run for the White Sox here tonight. Nobody out. Nice curveball there to Rosendale. Caught him on the swing. Nice job there. Nice pitch by Grego. That hit by Carson Scott broke a string of 7 consecutive strikeouts by Grego. There's a pitch to Gene Thorpe. Strike 1. Thorpe to be followed by Adam Thomas. As we said, we're in the bottom of the fourth, 2-1. There's a foul ball. Almost took Jerry out over here, but just a little bit over the press box. Thorpe able to get a piece of it. Looking to keep this inning going. Only 1 out. 2 runs across already for the Angels. Foul tip, that ball is right. Grego kind of went to a little off-speed pitch there. Not sure if it's kind of looks like a curveball, but actually almost like a changeup as well, Jer. Yeah, and Thorpe had a home run as well, Jerry's telling me. He planted one out of Beaner Field. There's a nice pitch. Caught him looking. So now 2 outs. That's going to bring up Adam Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. But now the White Sox scored a run at the top of the fourth, and now they're trailing 2-1. Casey Krawatsky on deck. Carson Scott with the single. Braden Poyar with the single, and able to reach on a couple errors and score easily to give his Angels team the number 2 seed in this tournament the lead. As we mentioned, can't mention enough, the winner goes to the championship series against the Dodgers. Best of 3 series to be played here starting July 8th. A little bit high, nice eye there by Adam Thomas, laid off of that high pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike, now 2 outs in this 4th inning. Here's Grego with the pitch. Down. Kind of held on to that one a little bit too long. Thomas trying to reach base. As we mentioned, Casey Krawatsky on deck. He'll be followed by Lucas Mathias. Here's a pitch from Grego. Fouled off. Nice hack there by Adam Thomas. Able to catch a little piece of that. Work this count full, so 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning. Grego with the payoff pitch to Thomas. And here it is. Right down the heart. Nice pitch there by Grego. The damage is done. The Angels able to score 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors and nobody left on base. So after 4 complete, it's the Angels 2 and the White Sox 1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network. All right, welcome back to the Hutchinson Sports Complex, South Union Township Sports Network. Tony Anola, Jerry Dupay. We've got a good one. We're in the top of the 5th inning. It's the Angels 2 and the White Sox 1. Lights are turned on here. Threatening clouds coming around. We're trying to get this one in. Have a pitching change. It's going to be Carson Scott on the mound. He's going to be in relief of Carter Rosendale. Rosendale did a nice job, gave 4 complete innings of work. Only gave up 2 hits. There's a pitch to Scott now. Caden Williams leading off for the White Sox. He'll be followed by Josh Reed and Marcus Cooper. And there's a pitch, a little flare. Is it going to stay fair? No, just goes foul. Williams with a nice cut. So Rosendale going to short. That's the only change defensively for the Angels. Williams struck out his first time up. Angels with a 2-1 lead. Here comes a pitch by Scott. Nice, great pitch. Able to get Williams ahead. Almost looked like a change up there, so nice pitch for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Josh Reed. Nice pitch. Carson Scott in relief of Carter Rosendale. A little bit high. Threw a spinner there. A little bit high. Reed laid off of that one. Ball a little bit outside. As we said, the Angels coached by Jason Scott, Tom Rosendale, and Gene Thorpe. The White Sox by Jason Johns, Brian Schuba, Eric Reed and Scott Cooper. There's a nice breaking pitch there by Scott on the outside corner. Gets Reed to chase. So Carson Scott comes in and gets 2 quick strikeouts. That's going to bring up Marcus Cooper. Top of the order, Jack Johns on deck. There's a pitch to Cooper right down the heart. Mentioned we're in the 5th inning, 2 outs. Just on and away. Cooper, the starting left fielder here today. He struck out his first time up. Scott just a little outside there. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Cooper. The White Sox stranded 4 base runners so far in this game. As we mentioned, they only have 1 hit. That was by Brambley in that last inning. Ripping double down the right field line that was able to score Grego on a wild pitch. That's going to end the inning. Marcus Cooper goes down on strike, so Carson Scott coming in right where Carter Rosendale left off. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's the Angels 2 and the White Sox 1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee-owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Back to the South Union Township Sports Network, where the Angels lead the White Sox 2-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. New pitcher this inning for the White Sox is going to be Brock Schuba. A couple other defensive changes. Jack Johns at first base now. Barrett Schuba still behind the plate. Austin Grego at short. Eli Friend's going to move over to second. Grant Brambley still at third base. Trip Sharp in center. Caden Williams in left. Josh Reed is now the DH, and Marcus Cooper is playing right field. The numbers on Grego. Pitched 4 good innings for the White Sox. Gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned. Had 10 strikeouts and no base on balls. There's the first pitch from Schuba to Casey Krawatski. Can hear a little thunder in the background here. Hopefully this doesn't last too long. There's Krawatski going to foul it off, out of play. Krawatski followed by Lucas Mathias and Cameron Culp here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Trying to finish this one up. Only 6 innings of play. Things moving along. Here's Brock Schubert. Nice pitch there. Second baseman, nice play. Yes, sir. No. Krawatski able to beat it out. So an infield single. Nice play there by second baseman Eli Friend, but not able to get it. So Krawatski now with the 4th hit of the day for the White Sox. I'm sorry, for the Angels. Leadoff batter on. That's going to bring up Lucas Mathias. Mathias, a strikeout victim in the 1st inning. Fouls that one off. Mathias followed by Cameron Culp. Brock Schuba on the mound in his 1st inning of work. Here's the pitch, a little bit outside. Jack Johns holding the runner Kowalski on base. Here's a pitch by Shuba. Popped up. Is he going to be able to get it? Yes, sir. Nice play, and he's going to double the batter off. Kowalski got caught. Actually thought that ball was going to fall in. So nice play by Brock Shuba. Able to turn the double play 1-3. Threw a bullet over there to Jack Johns, but he was able to handle it and double Kowalski off. So all of a sudden, we went from one runner on in danger to 2 outs now, and here comes Cameron Culp. Culp with the strike, a little undecided there. Shuba, beautiful play, drifted off that mound, made a nice catch, and fired a bullet over to Jack Johns to double up Kowalski. 1-1 count now. Cameron Culp followed by Brandon Tankalevich. There's a pitch from Shuba. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cameron Culp. Shuba trying to get out of this inning, get his team into bat, hopefully prior to the storms happening. There's a pitch just a little outside. Shuba now 2-2 on Cameron Culp. Culp, the center fielder today for the Angels. There's a pitch. Got him swinging. So Brock Shuba coming in, giving a great inning of work. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. So after 5 complete, we're going to the top of the 6th inning. It's the Angels 2 and the White Sox 1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. The top of the 6th inning in this semifinal playoff. Angels leading 2-1 over the White Sox. Carson Scott facing the top of the order. Jack Johns, Barrett Shuba, and Brock Shuba here in the 6th with this game on the line. Plus, we're trying to get it in prior to the weather. Here's a pitch from Scott inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The White Sox looking to lead this inning off with somebody on base trying to tie this game up. It's 2-1 right now. Scott a little bit outside, 3-1 now. Jack Johns, as we mentioned, followed by Barrett Shuba, Brock Shuba. Johns a little bit high, and he's going to earn a walk. So the leadoff batter is on for the White Sox. Bringing up the number 2 hitter catcher, Barrett Shuba. He walked his first time up, struck out his last time. There's a strike by Carson Scott. Scott came in relief in the 5th inning of Carter Rosendale. Rosendale pitched 4 innings. Gave up 1 hit, 1 run, which was earned. 11 strikeouts and 4 bases on balls. Fantastic pitching by both starters. Grego with 10 strikeouts, Rosendale with 11 in 4 innings of work. And here's Carter Scott, just a little high. I'm sorry, Carson Scott. Jack Johns trying to draw the throw. Thorpe playing behind the runner. There's a nice cut there by Barrett. Shuba looking to protect. Scott in for his 2nd inning of work. Barrett Shuba followed by his brother Brock. There's a pitch outside corner. Wow. So the
17 inches.
First strike out of the inning for Carter Scott. Now all of a sudden, Brock Shuba up, still a man on first. There's a strike. Shuba trying to bring Jack Johns around to tie this game up. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Semifinal game. It's a good one. Nice pitch and nice cut. Brock Schuba fouls it. Nice catch there by Matthias. The big fella, Austin Grego, on deck. Here's a pitch to Schuba. Just a little high. 1-2. Jack Johns at first. Tying run. The White Sox trying to tie this game up. Outside, and Johns is going to be able to get to second without a problem. Ball got past Matthias, so Jack Johns works his way into scoring position with 1 out. Ball down and low. Carson Scott. Nice pitch there, just a little low in the strike zone. Here's a pitch. He pops up, out of play. Staying alive, Brock Schuba. As we said, Austin Grego on deck. He's a home run threat. Big fella's knocked a few out of him this park here this year. Nice pitch there by Carson Scott. Gets Schuba looking. So now 2 down. Just where the White Sox wanted to be, though. They've got their top hitter, Austin Grego. Grego's walked both times here. I'm sure Carson Scott's going to pitch him pretty fine here. It's going to get Johns over on that wild pitch. So now all of a sudden, the tying run only 60 feet away. Jason Scott going to call timeout, go out to talk to his son, Carson. I'm sure he's going to tell him to be pretty careful here to Grego. Grego, unlimited power. Now we have lightning strikes, and now we have to wait for half an hour. So we're going to take a little break here on the South Union Township Sports Network with the Angels leading 2-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. 2 out and a tying run on third base. And we'll be back after this brief weather delay on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to the Hutchinson Sports Complex, Beaner Field. We're in the top of the 6th inning, trying to get this in before the rain finishes here. Jack Johns on third base. Austin Grego up. There's 2 outs. 3 balls, 1 strike. Carson Scott going to be a little careful now with Grego, and I don't blame him. There's a pitch just a little outside. He's going to walk him. So now runners on first and third for the White Sox. Down here 2-1. Trying to score and keep this game alive. Trying to get their spot in the semifinals. Oh, I'm sorry, get out of the semifinals and get into finals against the Dodgers. And here's the rain. This is going to bring up Grant Brambley. And here comes the rain. Fans are scattering. Trying to get this game in. Only need 1 out here for the Angels to advance. There's a pitch. Brambley. 2 strikes. Carson Scott trying to get out of here prior to the rain getting in. Jack Johns on third. Grego on first. Here's a pitch to Brambley. Inside. It's going to get away. Is John's going to try to score? No. He's going to hold off. Nice play by Lucas Matthias to get after that pitch. A little bit inside. Here's the pitch. It's going to be hit down to first base. Nice play by Thomas, and they're going to win, the Angels. Thomas flips it over to Gene Thorpe to retire Grant Brambley. And Carson Scott comes in and gets the save for the Angels in relief of Carter Rosendale. And the Angels are going to advance here. So after the 6th inning, there's no runs, no hits, 2 men left on base and no errors. And the Angels are going to face the Dodgers in the finals of the HARC Major League Division, which starts next week. So congratulations, and congratulations to the White Sox on a great season. We've seen a great baseball game here tonight. The Angels with the win, 2-1 over the White Sox. To Tonight's presentation has been brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring the South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and their staff. I'm Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay, and this has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.